Yeah, I have to decide or John or Cahill. Because Zoom is the fastest player we have in our defensive line. Fastest at anyone. Ivanovic, John, Cahill, Aspi, fastest at anyone. So when you are going to play with a high block and you are asking your players to do that, to bring the defensive line up, the fastest player has to be on the pitch.
So why take off Terry and not Cahill?
That's a good question. Well, I don't know if you ask many questions to Benitez, to André Villas-Boas, to Roberto Di Matteo, to the ones that never play him. I am the one that you shouldn't ask, because I'm the one that play with John every game, made John captain, recovered John from a difficult situation with other managers. I am the one that has the right to look at the game and to say, I want Zuma on the pitch. In the first half, the best team was winning. In the second half, the best team was Chelsea. And we didn't score. And if the 1-0 result after our second half would be, in my opinion, an unfair result, imagine a 2-0 or imagine a 3-0. They were the best team in the first half. They controlled the game. They create chances. We were very comfortable with the ball, but defensively we were quite fragile. In the second half, I think everything changed. We brought our defensive line to the midfield line. We pressed them up. We had control of the game. We create chances. We had lots of space in midfield to play. They couldn't cope with that. I'm nobody to analyze the opposite manager work, but I don't think nobody will misunderstand me if I say, in my opinion, he did very well, because he felt the result in danger, and he made the first change was a control change. Navas for Nasri, bring somebody to fill the midfield and to keep possession of the ball. The second change was a defensive one. Sterling out, Demichel is in. And I think everybody in this moment knows that the 1-0 is the result they want to keep. And this is a result they are in trouble to keep. So the second goal is completely out of the context. But it's our mistake. It's our mistake. So we were punished by our mistakes in the second and the third goal, and we couldn't capitalize on the good second half we did. Well, I think against Swans is a different game. Today is, I don't think it's a game to compare. And I don't think when you speak about defensively, I always like to speak about 11 players. For me, defensively is not the keeper, is not the defender. Defensively is the team, and that's the way I analyze things, and I try to work things. But yes, when the game started and 10 seconds later you have Aguero behind the defensive line and facing Begovic, obviously you get immediately the notion that the start was not good. And after that, he made 2 or 3 saves because exactly of that fragility. It's important because he is a left back. He can compete with Azpilicueta. At the same time, by being a left back, Azpilicueta can compete with Ivanovic for the right back position. So this player replaces Filipe Luis in the balance of the squad. He's a player that we need for that balance. And hopefully you are right and it's done. And next week is ready.